All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to show you guys how to lay this RAV4 front bumper. This is a brand new RAV4. So it's got a extremely deep recess right in this area here. So I'll show you guys how I do this. I basically start from the middle here, and then I'm gonna push out and kind of down. So this might be a long video. This is not the easiest bumper, so, you know, give me a break on it. And yes, I will be using some heat for a lot, so. I will also be inlaying this area here. I've got to put a piece over top. It's a little too difficult to be able to get it in one piece, so it is what it is. But for this bumper, you really just have to take your time with it. It'll work with you. And for the material I'm using 3M. It's a metallic gloss black. So it's pretty easy to work with for the most part. Also, if you guys don't have one of these squeegees, this is the Rap Institute squeegee. I ran out of banana buffer, so I'm using my older buffers, but this thing is super nice. We have a rounded corner, we have a pointed corner. These both sides are rounded. This works great for almost anything I've been doing lately. I switched over to these, I don't know, about a month ago or so, and they have been awesome. So what I'm going to do is trim out this headlight area. Go. Now I'm going to work into the recess here. So I'm going to heat all this up, and I'm going to follow the outline of the fog light. So I can separate my material from out here and in here. Now I can pretty much just work my material into the recess. Hopefully y'all can see that. I know it's got a pretty good glare because of all the lighting. what I'm looking for is the edge of the fog light before I start cutting. So I have enough material, it's not backing out or anything like that, so when I show you the post heat, you're not going to see it come out. It's not going to, you know, pull back, lift up this whole area here. That's why 3M is so nice for things like this. All right, I'm almost at the edge of the fog light. There's my body line. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to trim out the actual light here. And I'm only going to take so much, just a little bit, because I want to be able to feed the rest of the material into that area. Go. Got a little bit of breathing room. Keep this up. Now feed that recess. There we go. You can see I have no pullback on this area here. Awesome. Now I'll just keep feeding. Oops. Close, so I will go and trim again. Start feeding that in. There we go. Start feeding itself into the area for me. Go. And that is how you feed the recess on the RAV4. I mean, basically from here, this is probably the hardest part of the entire bumper. So I'll just go and trim out a little bit of the excess, and then I can come back and tuck all my material into the plastic housing. Keep this up, show you guys I have nothing, no pullback. This will last. There was like zero tension almost the entire time. As long as you make the right cuts and keep that tension off, you're really gonna be good to go. So. There it is. Now we'll finish off this top. So you don't have to do the headlight yet. You wanna really, the headlight, you have a lot of slack right here, you know? So there's really no point in trying to just push all this in. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift this up and then we're gonna heat it and then we'll stretch it. And then we'll pull right around that fog light. So it basically lays in for us. So do that. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to do it in two separate stages. So I'm going to pull this way for up here, and then I'm going to pull this down. So we're going to start with the up first. Keep this up nice, not too much. We'll just make it look like, glass it out a little bit basically. There we go. Now we will pull, stretch, and lay that in to there. Now I have all this pulled in here. I have my lines going this way, which is perfect. So all I got to do is just pull these up, get that out, and then you can watch this. We'll I basically won't even have to do anything. It'll basically wrap itself. Just heat it up a little bit, suck itself in. Now I don't really have to do anything at all because it's basically wrapped itself. There, that's it. Cut this area out, and then feed the rest of it. Do all your tucking into the under the headlight. Now we'll work the bottom side here. Which I don't have to do much with this either. So. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling against these wrinkles. So I can, there, just like that. You want to pull against the wrinkles. I'm trying to get horizontal lines instead of vertical. Vertical is going to make it very difficult for me. I'm going to have to pull that way, which doesn't make any sense. So you get the vertical or the horizontal lines, and all I got to do is pull it down a little bit and remove those wrinkles, just like this. And my line is right here for the body. Just tuck it in, and then I'll go through and trim it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. That's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's kind of self-explanatory at this point. You know, lift it up where you need to, feed it in. Same with these areas. All I'll do is trim out the headlight a little bit around here, and yeah, be good to go. So if y'all have some questions, let me know. I got no problem answering whatever you guys need. And yeah, have fun doing it. Just take your time. Cool? And I already did this side, so I'll show you kind of what that's going to look like. There we go. That's how you do the RAV4 bumper, the Highlander bumper. Good luck.